Welcome friends, welcome back to the kitchen, welcome back to Sunday morning in the Old Cookbook Show. Today we're going to do a recipe out of Miss Gibbs Cookery Guide. This was published in Australia. Of course, undated, because why would you put a date in a book? All of the resources that I've looked at peg it somewhere between 1940 and 1949. Somewhere in there. Definitely the style of recipes fits with that time period. A lot of recipes in here that I recognize, probably because they're holdovers from our shared background as Commonwealth countries. A lot of rabbit recipes, which I take to be very specific to Australia. I'm given to understand that they've had a rabbit problem there for quite some time. We're going to do something today called Swiss eggs. And this is kind of close to something my mom made when we were kids. Although she would have put sliced tomatoes in it. But otherwise, it is very similar to something that she would have done. So I've got 4 eggs. And I'm supposed to crack the eggs singly into a dish and then carefully put them into a fireproof buttered dish that we're going to cook these in. That's not how I work. But if that's your thing, go right ahead. Do it. I'm going to crack right into the dish that we're cooking them in. There we go. 4 eggs in a buttered fireproof dish. Okay, so Miss Gibbs had a cookery school in, I believe, Sydney. And she also had a recipe column in a newspaper. And so these are recipes from her column in the newspaper, but also that she taught at the school. They're solid, solid recipes. So I'm looking forward to this one. I'm supposed to sprinkle now with a little bit of salt and pepper. I have some shredded cheddar cheese, and I'm supposed to put half of that over top at this point. Next in is some parsley, about half of the parsley. Okay, so like so many recipes from this time period and earlier, all of the ingredients are pretty sparse. This is pre-over-the-top excess. This really is about, you know, cooking and living within your means. And we haven't yet reached the stage where everything has to be overspiced and overwrought and crazy. Now, I'm supposed to put in 3 tablespoons of cream. I'm going to measure very carefully. I'm also supposed to season the cream with salt and pepper ahead of time. I know that this goes in the oven. I think that I can just pour the cream on top, a little bit more salt and pepper in here with it, and everything is going to be fine. Okay, so there we go. Drizzle of cream. Come back with a little bit more salt, a little bit more pepper. The rest of the cheese. Some more parsley. And dot with some butter. And my mom's version of this would be a layer of sliced tomatoes on top of that. Any chance to get some tomatoes in there. So this gets baked in a moderate oven until the eggs are set.
Hey, Glen.
Hey, Jules.
Hey, friends.
I give you
Isn't that a cute little egg dish? That's really cute in that little block pan there.
Swiss eggs.
Oh, Swiss eggs.
I don't know.
And yet it's orange cheese.
Well,
Cheddar? Right.
yes, supermarket cheddar.
Yeah, there you go.
Basic supermarket cheddar. So it's egg, cheddar, a little bit of cream, salt, pepper, and parsley.
Okay.
I think that was it. Well, the recipe's right there. Anyway, butter. Butter.
Butter. Okay. Ooh, in my egg? It's that hot, huh? Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. I'll just wait for a moment. Talk to my friends.
That's really good. I like that. Because it reminds me of, that thing my mom made, except she put tomatoes on top. This is a use case for chill sauce. Doesn't need it, but
No. It's a lot of butter. Like, it is really buttery.
it is buttery. Yeah.
To me, I normally wouldn't have butter with my eggs.
If you don't know what chili sauce is, we have a recipe. I will try to remember to link to it.
But I do love chili sauce.
It is a very early North American tomato pickle. Mm-hmm. It's sweet. It's sour.
Oh, and it goes great with
Pretty much.
pork and
Yeah.
all sorts of things. And apparently these eggs.
Yes. That's really good. Okay.
Yeah.
I never knew what it was called. It was the thing that my mom made coming up to the holiday season. Thanksgiving and
the
Christmas.
egg?
Yeah.
Oh, I wasn't sure. You're going, yes, that egg thing she made.
Yeah, she'd always make a giant one with cheese, and there would be sliced tomatoes on top.
Your mom was a big fan of tomatoes.
Yeah.
So I think she would put tomatoes in anything.
Yeah,
I did
any
not
excuse.
put enough chili sauce on mine.
Okay. So Swiss eggs. Let me know if you make something like this and what you call it where you live.
Now, would you serve this as a breakfast item or is it a dinner item? It's kind of savory.
Well,
And yet-
I love eggs for dinner. Mm-hmm. We probably have eggs for dinner
Couple.
a couple times a month.
Yeah.
And it's something that for a breakfast buffet, Christmas, New Year's, Thanksgiving,
Any family gathering.
super easy to make. Like, super easy to assemble, throw it in the oven, and then bring it out and just let people scoop out what they want.
I like it.
Thank you, Miss Gibbs. Thanks for stopping by. See you again soon.
You could put any cheese with this.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It'd be really good with like a little Gruyere kind of thing on top. If you've got the
Yeah. Some Rotel.
some Rotel.